fruit med. Please. Squack, so how was the inbox after a week off work? It's alright. If I take 2 weeks off work, I can expect at least 140 messages saying help, help, merge to master, or a master, a test run on master failed. Oh, hang on, I want to close that, don't I? Right, open you up, close you down, press that button and go for that thing. Plus, of course, all the other random crap. What? Now, this time actually meaning to press the button. So, yes, here we are. I have a Duchess. Thank you. Yes, so what is our current position? So we are Duchess Partainer of Obsikion. We are 34 years old. Our heir is currently our brother, who is probably the least useless set of people. Okay, I mean he's less useless than him. Right, so my other brother, no one likes him. Julia is proud and cruel and zealous, which doesn't endear her to people.
What do you want?
My mug, on my desk.
Ah, there's no opposite one.
With modifiers. Right, yes, I guess I will grudgingly concede that, these things exist. Let's oh yes, we'd quite like to be able to press my de jure claim on Ikea. However, we kind of need Ikea not to be held by the Byzantine revolt, and also not to be held by my direct liege. So yes, we're waiting for stuff to happen there. What's the current level of crown authority in the Byzantine Empire? So okay, I don't need to join the faction for lower crown authority because we're already low enough that I can declare war on my
Oh, but the lower it is, the harder it is for anyone to raise it. I mean, the harder it is to raise it up to the point that's possible.
Yeah, but I don't think I feel strongly about it enough to join a faction at this point. Because at the moment I don't have any people, partly because I pressed the wrong button, and I don't have any money.
Ooh, since I can do research now. Actually, I might want people training stuff for a bit longer, and then I might want to move them over to research. Why are you my commander? You have 4 martial skill. That's not a commander, that's a disaster area. The rest of you are, I guess, okay. I don't have very much personal wombat skill. Okay. I just don't have very much to drive it up. Okay. Let's get time ticking faster if I need to accelerate the rate at which I'm gaining cash. Well, in-game rate. More clock time in which I'm gaining cash. And whatever. Right, I nicked some tech from Constantinople. Have we nicked any good tech? Oh yeah, we can get some more majesty. Yeah, let's become more majestic. Right, and we have a child. Who are you? You're my nephew. You look pretty boring. Let's marry after her. Let's assign guardian. Right. So okay, right, well, I'm pregnant. Oh yes, of course I did marry again, didn't I? Is this going to be my first child? Oh yeah, it is. I managed not to have any. Alright, so I can pray for my child's good health. I need to rest. Or I need to find something to distract. Let's pray for my child's good health. Right, let's take a vow to the Virgin. Be chaste and virtuous. I can be proud, I can be charitable, and be temperate. Let's go with being temperate. And it's probably a good thing not to go to war when I'm, fairly heavily pregnant. I'm just wondering what the simulations are behind the scenes that are sort of saying, you know, when are you... when are you seeing your husband enough to get pregnant? What's your likelihood of getting pregnant? And so on. Aha, the Regency has ended. Right. Let's call him little Asbos, the little badger. Right, zeal. Let's get 15 of my earth prestige. Unfortunately, I've become malnourished. Whoops. I can gain 200 piety by taking a vow of temperance. Let's be extremely pious. So how's my... Yes, my son is a genius. That's good. This is not my son. This is somewhat niece who needs sorting out. I can marry her to the Basileus of the Byzantine Empire.
Current Basileus.
The current... He is 20, so, you know, there is a chance that in 14 years' time he'll still be Basileus of the Byzantine Empire. I mean, when will be... I think I have to. And I think having a non-aggression pact with my liege is probably a good idea at the moment.
It makes revolting harder, but...
Yeah, but... You know, I don't think
that... doesn't stop you ousting you as Basileus.
It's true.
You just have to do it peacefully.
It's true. Let's sign a guardian.
Also, a niece might not be close enough anyway.
I don't think it will get me an alliance, but it will get me a non-aggression pact, it said. Oh, we've nicked more tech from Constantinople. Good show that person. Ooh. I can invest in siege equipment or infantry. I think we should invest in some siege equipment. So where is my Chancellor right now? Where's Nicomedia? Oh yeah, probably in there. Right, yes, okay, that's still a good choice. Okay, and I still have a lot of levies to recover. That's okay. Ooh, I've got fleet levies now. Admittedly not very many, but that's fine. I don't need very many, because I don't have very many people to put on a ship. Currently I have 0 of 26 vassals. Basileus is inheriting a lot of duchies at the moment.
Yeah, so you could turn up centralisation just to get so that you can keep not having vassals, not having count level vassals.
I don't think that's a problem. Right, so I need to buy my husband a horsey. Let's buy him a cheap horsey. Oh dear, they've improved medium crown authority. Excuse me, I might need to join a faction. Can't join any factions because I have a non-aggression pact. Oh well, I will just have to wait that out. And let's maybe do a little bit of zooming out to find if there are any things nearby that I can sensibly go after. So, you are Duke of Abydos and are frankly more terrifying. What are you? You are the Emirate of Galilee. Okay, you are extremely soft right now. I assume that's because there's a war on. So, tribal. So you're a bit scary, but not necessarily that scary. Okay, you are an interesting choice. Let's get you fabricating claims over there. Of course, we also should have checked whether you have any good pacts, but you don't. Right, okay. So, that's something. Cash-wise, we're doing okay. I'll go into hiding. Oh, right. Oh, yes, I forgot I had an ambition. You have hired an old assassin to teach you how best to thwart the efforts of his kind. He has taught you several valuable lessons, like never sitting with your back towards the door, and to never stay long in an inn that smells of manure. These lessons will prolong my life. +1 intrigue. So, yes, I probably also at some point want to build myself some new holdings so that I can extend. I was about to go, ooh, I can maybe try taking Nicaea now, but I can't try taking Nicaea because I can't declare war on. I will just check. Yeah, I can't have an internal vassal war, which is a pity because I would totally kick his ass. And well, the host that tried to take over the Byzantine Empire didn't. The Byzantine Emperor is still the Byzantine Emperor for at least 5 minutes. I just lost where the capital of the Byzantine Empire is. Okay, the capital of the Byzantine Empire is, I think, this is in more or less modern-day Libya? Tunisia. Well, Tunis is there. So yes, here's the capital in Kairouan. Oh dear, my father has snuffed it. Right, so let's see.
Yes, that's modern-day Tunisia. Indeed, yes. That little patch of Byzantine Empire is approximately the shape and size of modern-day Tunisia.
Okay. There we are. Right. It's quite small. Excuse me, I need to go and sack my Protostrator and appoint my new shinier Protostrator and get him researching military technology. And then I will take my sacked Protostrator, who is also my husband, and make him my commander, because he's actually a good commander, but I've now got myself a better Protostrator. Oh, I can go into hiding, and so can my son, so people... I don't think that I'm going to ask that he's going to become Magistros or whatever. I'm not that good at anything. I want to demand that he makes me his heir.
But he doesn't have the power to do that.
I know. It dawns on you one day that there's plenty of intrigue happening right under your nose. Your servants gossip. Perhaps you should join in. Right, let's join the servants gossip session. I might be proud, but I'm not too proud to learn things. So you're my niece. Your diplomacy is really good, but your martial skill is kind of a hole in the ground. You're not engaged. Let's engage you with someone. Can we get a good matrilineal marriage? Lol. Not really. Right, let's marry you off to someone in Arabia, because I think that would be a good idea. Right. So, somewhere in here we have pacts. I don't think I want an alliance with Basileus, because he's constantly in war with everyone.
I'm not sure he can call an evil war if he's in anyway, because
do I have one more ally? Oh, I gained 2 whole intrigue from talking with my servants. I can choose the ambition, become paragon of virtue, have a daughter of the company of Anatolia. I think I'm going to try becoming a paragon of virtue. I think. Because I've not got that much long Trixie. Queen of Anatolia is right out, because I can't do any of the wars to become Queen of Anatolia. I could try having a daughter. I have 6 years to try getting a daughter in. Let's try having a daughter. Let's just check. Okay, wait, yeah. I was just double checking that my husband was not desperately homosexual. I think
it's only minus 15%. It roughly compensates for your ambition.
So what have we got claims on? Sozopoulos, which is possibly somewhere. Let's go. Dear. And he's much scarier than me, so I think our official position there is ha 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 lol no. Oh, I think that was not going to go very well. I think the Caligarian peasant revolt might win. Or probably it might win if there's... Okay. So I need a new regent. Right, okay, on general principles, let's try and make it a woman. Okay, you get to be Master of Forces. So you, who are you? You're my niece. I think I need to assign you a guardian. I need to assign you a pointy-stick guardian. I think it should be you. Right, there we go. Sorting that out. So we're about fully equipped with that, but of course we can always hire more troops. Yes, well, there we are, we lost the peasant revolt. That shows some rather poor management on the part of the Byzantine Empire.
How do you lose against the peasant revolt?
I think they basically what they did was they left it alone for too long while they were dealing with another war, and it got out of control before they could fix it, which is just about the only way you have of losing a peasant revolt. So yes, but it does show a little bit of poor planning. Having 50 prestige from my zeal. So, who are my kinswoman? Heir to the Duchy of Mallorca. Unfortunately, you're going to disappear off to see your husband, aren't you? Not that you're that good anyway, but... yeah, you've inherited the Duchy of Sicily. There's another peasant revolt. Maybe the current Basileus can learn from this. special ties. Okay, we can go for a longer war next time we need one. Some stables there, I think we could. That's gone rather better. They have squashed the peasant revolt. Okay, Basileus keeps inheriting all the duchies. This is very confusing. Oh well.
So does that mean the KO's ideas available then?
Well, it would in theory be, but you can't declare war because no vassal internal wars.
Oh, right. So have you now joined the faction to Crown?
I can't join the faction because I'm currently in a non-aggression pact against my liege.
Right.
This will pass in a few years, and it's fine. Currently, what I'm doing is I have sent my Sacalarios off to try and get a claim on Cartley rather, which is a nice, soft, squishy-looking duchy. Basileus has inherited another 2 duchies. I assume he's giving them out again, at least some of them, because otherwise he's going to get the too many held duchies penalty. So I can actually look at that. So at the moment, I don't like him because of feudal opinion of granted viceroyalties. Yes. But so I don't like him very much. I'm assuming I'm not giving him very many troops because of this. So who are you? You're my son. You are currently astonishingly promising. Guardian. Thieves. Right, there is a faction for lower crown authority, but I can't join it. Oh dear. My niece has come back to my court because her husband has died. Okay. I'm not going to marry you to him because I didn't want a non-aggression pact with him. Isn't I holy war for Kabelia? Okay, well that's exciting. I assume that's somewhere over here. Yeah, probably. I mean, the Emperor is definitely being, expansionist. I'm quite intrigued that he's not tried to get back the thing that popped out, although of course he's probably still got a truce with them. Right, let's get my husband a cheap bird, an expensive one. So how is the Stoat of Abydos doing? Because I don't have an aggression pact with him. Far too well, he is too scary. I would need a bigger domain. I have a niece, but she's sickly, so I shouldn't get too attached. Tui, you're my nephew. It's a good job you're going to become a brilliant strategist. Kind, gregarious, proud, charitable, and you're ill otherwise. If you weren't ill, I might contemplate. Making you my heir. Because your wife is quite good. But maybe you should stop being ill first. Needing a designated regent. And fortunately, since then we've got one, he will do. Leave me master of the hunt. Oh, I'm now known as the Wise. That's presumably a fairly generic one.
Yes.
I don't know what you get that one for. Right, okay, well I'm pregnant. It gives me a 50-50 chance of having a daughter. Maybe. On a good day. Oh dear. Ill omens for the pregnancy. So what are the choices are? Maybe I'm misinterpreting the signs. I lose 50 piety and I end up with minus health and a 15% chance of being stressed. I am surely cursed, lose 20 piety, 0.15 health minus and 30% chance of stress. I think I can afford to lose 50 piety in return for a lower chance of getting stressed.
Yes. Genius is enough to get you wise.
If you just hang around long enough.
You've got any of the others, draft patients. Oh, you've got Scholar as well? Yes, that also helps.
Yeah. Argo's justice has brought peace to a troubled county. Fewer crimes are committed and fewer complaints are heard in the province. The peasants have never been happier. I'm very glad to hear that. Oh, that's nice. Okay, and my husband gives me presents, which more than outweighs the problem of my pregnancy ill omen. Right. In cometh the regent. Lovely. What's it saying that I should pick an ambition? Because I haven't had a daughter yet. I've still got a regent.
Yes. Oh, you're too old to have a daughter now. I mean, I would wait to just see if you still get the prestige bonus.
Yes.
I think you've managed to end up not getting...
Not getting a daughter because prestige bonus, because technically I was too old to have a daughter. I can't help but feel that that's a bug.
So you didn't manage to fulfil the ambition. Because it got deselected for you before you did the thing that it required.
I'm going to become a paragon of virtue, or at least I'm going to try to before I die. That's a bit rude. I think that's a bug. Because, well, of course I can't conceive a child now because apparently I've passed through rapid onset menopause. There's no reason why I couldn't, and in fact was, pregnant at that point.
Sorry. Quality, not prestige. Into this.
Why is my magistros being so useless at fabricating claims? Fabricate harder. Okay, have we looked enough tech to do anything meaningful? The answer is not quite yet. Don't really care about feudalism. Right. You could get research and economy tech now. Right, let's get my husband a new horsey, but let's get him a cheap new horsey. Because I am cheap. So, let's have a look at how my son is coming along. Oh, he's deceitful, which isn't good. He's just kind and various. And a genius, and he's a 9. My daughter is a perfectly ordinary daughter. The price of decadence. The ruling dynasty of the Bajanid Sultanate has been overthrown by the zealous and hard-living tribesmen of the Kentid dynasty. Their decadent sultanate has been toppled, freeing any vassals from their bondage to the unworthy sultan. With the sultanate gone, time will tell if a worthy dynasty will be up to the task of restoring authority to the region. Bloated fools. So who are you? Where are you? Okay, you're over there, and you have like an entire sort of thing. Obviously I would love to take some of those bits over, but that's an awful long way away. I mean, I'll keep checking in on Abydos periodically, because I do have claims on a couple of its counties. And, be nice to get some of those if I could, but I am a little bit feeble. Reward him for his justice. So let's just have a little bit of a look at whether I've got anyone good that I can nominate. So I'll try to let's see if I can switch things over to right. There we are. He's now my heir, and he's not a bad choice. Right. Married, and off she can go and marry Basileus. Okay. There we are, my niece is Basilissa of the Byzantine Empire. Go her. Okay, I was thinking she was a bit useless for him, but look at his stats. His stats are basically a hole in the ground, so... I don't know, I think it's just, he's temperate, he's just, he's content, he's kind, and also deceitful. So, I don't know, he said, look how nice and sweet I am, I assume.
Everyone voted for him because he didn't look like a threat.
Yeah. Unfortunately, enough people voted for him that he became Basileus. So, yeah. Not convinced that worked out quite how they'd hoped. I keep hoping... and of course the reason that the Byzantine Empire's not invading this guy is because he's part of the defensive pact against him. Right. Okay, that's a good reason. Oh dear, there's measles. Oh dear, I'm ill. Fortunately I currently have a good heir, so this is not the end of the world. However, I'm not ill anymore, that's good. New Crown Authority thing empire. Okay. Oh, I have plenty of money. I think I should build a new holding. Right. Build a new holding, because then I might be able to go to war with someone. Maybe. That'll be exciting. Oh dear, I've got a random kinswoman back because her husband snuffed it. She's not that interesting. Right, let's marry her off to whoever that guy is. Okay, she wasn't close enough to get me anything good in terms of non-aggression pacts. Oh well. Oops, come back here. Right, so she's really good. Let's try and matrilineally marry her to someone. Oh, right, she's 45. Okay. So I can marry her for, like, this. Hang on, I don't need to worry at all about children. So I don't need to worry about anything like keeping a good excellent mixed motet from Constantinople. Right, let's get some skirmish techniques there. I think I could do with it. So let's have a look. Okay, so that might be a feasible L-war and a little bad. Okay, my Master of the Hunt has snuffed at it. Oh yeah, do I have any more in my dungeon? No. Haven't been to war for ages. Still, in about 9 months, I'm probably going to be able to go to war with someone. Oh, Anna of the Byzantine Revolt refused the revocation of the County of Constantinople. Requested by the Basileus.
Well, so there's now an enormous Byzantine revolt.
Well, it's not like that's not traditional. I mean, you know, unless I can get lucky like I did with the Frankish Empire, it looks like, or the Holy Roman Empire, it looks like the easiest thing to do is going to be to try and take over other kingdoms and set up my own empire outside the Byzantine Empire. Because it's just so hard to take over. Right, you have a betrothed that can marry. Gosh, she's good. I wish she was able to be my heir. Oh well, right, who are you? You are my niece. How many nieces do I have? Quite a lot. Right, let's marry you off to the Duke of Tuscany. Let's assign you a guardian. Yeah, you look like a reasonable guardian. I think that's going to be okay. So we have built a thing in Dorillion. So Right, let's try granting you a little barony. And damn it, all the wrong thing, and you are you far too scary? Yes, you're far too scary. Isn't it? Learning experience. Let's not build a Newcastle at this point. We are 50, that's getting quite old in terms of being a Byzantine ruler at this point. So she'd like to be Mystikos with backstabbing of 16. My current Mystikos is rather better. No, you can't do maths. Duchy of Cyprus. I see the Byzantine revolt is over. For the time being. You are my daughter, you're now age 6. So let's do the periodic thing where I check on how my military's doing against this guy, and once again we sigh and go, what a shame. Right, anyway, can we build some more stuff? Let's build the keep, which is a bit expensive, but we are doing pretty well financially at the moment. Right. Let's imprison the holy man who has unorthodox wasp names. Uniconoclast wasp names. Right, you are a perfectly ordinary random kid's state. I think you're a great niece, but it's very hard to say. I deliberately not building any holding merit. Because we need a good opponent. Oh, more technique from Constantinople. Right. Okay, my husband is getting through horses at quite a rate. Okay, I need to wait a bit for some improved keeps. Oh, let's improve my cavalry. Let's... I was about to go, why is this bishop married? But of course the whole point is we're in the Orthodox Church where this is not a problem. Right, so you're my son. He's become a brilliant strategist. I think I'm going to try and... so he's diligent, proud, gregarious, kind. Just deceitful. Well, let's see if we can make him my heir. Little Asbo the Badger. Right. I notice little Asbos is trying to popularise the 5 o'clock shadow look. I'm still kind of staring at my Chancellor, Magistros, who is persistently not managing to find me a claim on Cartley. Byzantine Revolt War. Everybody, well, nearly everybody. I'll just sit here and wait. Hello. Although if there is another revolt war that takes in Nicaea, I might take the opportunity to declare war on it and nick Nicaea. If I can. Oh dear, I'm gaining the stressed trait. However, because I got 2 intrigue points in my last intrigue, my intrigue is still at a point where I wouldn't get the ambition to become more intriguing. This is very confusing. So, she's not completely terrible, but she is a dutiful cleric. Right, let's get 100 prestige for marrying off my little antisocial badger. Well, that's not true. He is gregarious.
Very social badger.
It's true.
So is his new wife someone who would be suitable?
She's not bad.
Oh yes, she's nicely complimentary as well.
Yeah. I mean, not in intrigue, they're both a bit notional there, but yeah, you know, they round each other out nicely. I think I made a good choice like 14 years ago or whatever it was. Oh good grief, this is like you've got through, what, 2 husbands already? Okay. Right, let's marry you off to someone. Because I can. Right, well, I'm trying to become more pious, so let's embrace the love I feel for my husband. How controversial though this may be. How are we doing? We are doing okay. Unfortunately, he's still doing rather better. Right. Ooh.
You're quite well off.
It's not the cash that's bothering me, it's whether I hang on to try and get a duchy claim. I don't see actually any problem with taking the county claim and going for another county and another county and another county. Right. I mean, I do lose prestige for that, but let's... So currently he's not quite as strong as me. He doesn't have any alliances and he's got less money than me. Right, let's use it. Let's... So I have now a strong claim on that county. I should get him. Downside is it is mountainous, so I will probably want to hire soldiers. But I think we should declare war on him while I'm alive. Right. Let's ask people to come and join in now. Yeah. Actually, turned out time a lot. Right, let's... Excellent. Ooh, we need some more tech. Have we nicked enough to do anything cool? No, we really haven't. Right. Okay, good. Right, 2 of my allies have decided to come and say hello, hopefully. Come on, get into my county. Right. Do you not together? Right. Well, I think we've got Mauritius in charge of there, and me with my flanking in charge of there. And now I think we march over here and hope that some of my allies join in. Maybe. And I could try going there by sea. Of course, if I hire mercenaries, I should probably take them by sea. Like, well done for sitting down in my capital city, but that's slightly the wrong place.
They may just be trying to join up their forces first.
It's true. Or not.
Some defence is often helpful.
It's true. Let's take time a little bit faster. Check. Red hand are some completely other thing that I need to steer clear of. Thank you for saying my vassal levies are raised too long. Been raised for approximately 5 minutes. Oh, apparently I'm the designated regent of the Byzantine Empire. That's nice. Maybe I should have asked to be Magistros.
You may still be able to go to the Basileus and pick on him.
Well, I'm busy having a war on nicking technology from Constantinople. So you are, in fact. So. Okay, so my eyes are now following me. Do I want to try doing that? We're going to just back it that way. So I think I want to go do that. Not it. I want to do that.
Some bleeding allies now.
Do. So they're heading to Trapezzone. Do I want to go there and try and join up with them?
Probably.
So it looks like they're going to go over there. Let's at least go over there and try and get a high occupation.
After all, you've presumably got some more allies on their way from somewhere.
Yes, there they are. Hopefully they're going to...
defending your...
Hopefully they will handle defending my homeland. While I trudge on to... I have to say the revolt was not going very well for the Empire.
What happened to that, I suppose? Why does everyone like...
I mean, it's not... Hang on, that's the wrong thing. So she's getting a bit of a boost for she is in her prime, because she is 32 as opposed to his 18. So some of that will sort itself out with time.
Okay, how bad is she? Weird.
Yeah. I think I leave it alone for the time being,
Yes.
because she's not a total disaster. That is very low war score. I would have to ban her from leading armies, but... Small problem. Ah, right. No, that's not. Are they coming over there to join us? Don't come over there to join us. Go and sit in my capital. I'd quite like to be able to send them a note that says, "Oh hi, come and sit here," because I'm pretty sure that somewhere out here there should be some enemy troops that need squashing. Keeps being confusing because I keep seeing these and getting distracted, but they are an enemy set of troops. They're not my enemies as such. Still, anyway, while my enemy are lost in space or presumably walking through bits of the map that I can't see, I've nearly besieged their capital. Why are we suffering from attrition? Oh, it's just out of supply. Fine, well, it's fine. We're gonna get some boosts from, like, besieging the capital. There we are, nice 12% more score. Good. Let's besiege Tbilisi. Of course, yes, Georgia is the kingdom is round here. Of course, you know, that was where Stalin came from. It's part of, like, the USSR, or was part of the USSR. Right. So we now have 7,000 people. More than 7,000 people. Besieging there. Byzantine revolt is busily walking through my territory, but that's fine, they can walk through it. I don't particularly mind that tonight. Damn! But if the claim war's already started, then unless it might not disappear. Duchess Parthena has given up the ghost at age 56. She died of severe stress. Barely eating anything, Parthena was known for her weak constitution. Many at court were feeling that her habits would lead to an untimely demise 4 years before her death. So it's obviously that county went away. Duchess Gregorio, an accomplished diplomat, vassals and foreign leaders alike, are sure to respect her. Long live Duchess What's-Her-Face.
Is that her name?
Stoked to be it.
So, Aspos has inherited Prusa.
Yes. But I have a strong claim on the county. Obviously I can't declare war on it right now. Right. Now where in my dynasty?
I think the land time to pass might fix that.
Well, I need to nominate an heir. Whoops. Well, let's try nominating my useless cousin. Can I do better than 17? My cousin Asbos has picked independence from my rule. Fair enough. Right, you get to do that. have. So asbestos is my heir. I need a new ambition. I can become paragon of virtue, have a son, improve my martial ability, improve my stewardship, or become queen of Anatolia. Right, so I have no. How come I can pick have a son but not have a daughter?
Because you're looking at the wrong
I'm looking at the wrong tab, you're quite right. Right, so I have a daughter, she's pretty
I've got
boring.
the wrong side, use your glug out.
That's the one.
Who is of the wrong dynasty.
Who is of the wrong
Because
dynasty.
you don't have
A matrilineal marriage.
marriage.
That's not a problem though. Because of course my heir is my cousin who is of my lineage. So I can, I think, quite safely want to have a son. I am going to ban myself from leading armies because really I haven't worked out which end of a thing is which.
Or what it's called.
Well, yeah, it's difficult. Okay, it turns out my spouse is also a bit of a hole in the ground with regard to like some of his stats. Right, so there we go. Let's see, can we get... Oh, that's a point. That's my magistros. Demand your religious conversion and get you fabricating claims. If there. Right, we're at 46% war score. That's good. That's 4.0. Holding, let's just wait for us to...
The Basileus has his own opinions about whether
I suppose
apples should be independent, namely
No.
president. Or rather, I don't want this petty little count under me. Go back to your cousin.
Nice try, mate.
She may be useless, but... Oh, with everything except diplomacy.
So let's go and look at how my cousin thinks about me. He quite likes me, so, you know, considering he's a title claimant and all. Right, let's just check. Yeah, so the opposition army still hasn't reappeared from wherever they buggered off to. Not sure why. However, okay, so we have one wall of besiegers there. Well, we can, let's go into the plains and try and take that bit over quickly. Obviously, if we see anything coming, we leap straight up into the mountains. So let's besiege Zeta Zadan. So let's just check. Yeah, there we are. And of course I do still have a claim on the county, it's just not so urgent to press it. Siege is still boring, let's make the lights flash faster. Who are you? You are my nephew. You look fairly useful. So let's get you married off to a princess of Bulgaria. Let's assign you a guardian. Let's at least put her in charge for a bit. And after like several sessions, I'm now starting to roughly learn where my county is, because it is a bit difficult trying to find it in amidst, unless I turn on sub-realms all the time, to find it in amidst the big mess of that is the Byzantine Empire. 74% war score. I mean, the limiting factor here is going to be that there won't have been a battle. I mean, on the plus side, I'm not going to have quite so many pissed off vassals on account of the fact that some of the penalty for having their troops raised too long was against my predecessor. So, you know, hooray, I guess. Yeah, and I'm getting big ticking war score for controlling the county in question. Right, I think I will assault that holding because that's barely a holding. I might as well march people over here and besiege more stuff while I wait for time to pass, because we're not quite at 36 months yet. I don't know when I started it in 857, but still at most I've got like 13 more months to wait. Oh, okay, and there's a peace otter. I get the thing, I get prestige. Yep. Fine. Okay. 1. Right, don't forget out there. Okay. Let's just go and look at how scary the Kingdom of Georgia is and go, Georgia is not very scary. But you know what, let's see if we can wait and have a son. Right, yes, now of course. You need to get back to
so if you were
research.
feeling brave, you could move your cap. Is that new place you've captured in the de jure Kingdom of Georgia?
Yes.
So if you moved your capital there, actually, I think if you had a become king or queen ambition, then you could get a claim on the Kingdom of Georgia.
Yeah.
I think.
What my plan here is to wait a bit, cancel the ambition to have a son, or, you know, have a son, and then pick the ambition to become king, queen, and then put my chancellor on. Right, okay, I think I need hedonism because I want to try and have a son. Then put my chancellor on fabricating a claim in the Kingdom of Georgia to try and get a kingdom level claim. Obviously I need to recover my levies a bit. I mean, would I even need to flip my capital? I wouldn't need to.
I think you need to less than you might, obviously. Because I managed to fulfil my become king ambition, even though my become king ambition was for the wrong kingdom.
Yeah.
By slightly surprising means. I think. So yes, a particularly good chancellor will, if you have the become king ambition, he will be able to get he or she will be able to get a claim on any kingdom.
I've got a kick-ass chancellor.
Excellent.
I'm just going to get to the point where I can switch my ambition, which I can't do for another 9 months or so.
You must be stationed in a county which is both de jure a part of the kingdom in question and within the domain of the king.
Right, let's just turn on de jure kingdoms. Right. So basically, if I go and stick him in Georgia's capital,
Georgia,
that will be fine.
Yes.
I was thinking why are my domain levies so low, but that's fine because I've switched them from being domain levies to being vassal levies. Because of course we have that. Right.
Oh.
Hmm?
Oh no, that's fine. Yes. It was yes. Your liege is independent, which allows you to use to become king.
Yes, well my liege is the Basileus of the Byzantine Empire.
So this says you only actually succeed in that ambition if you become king of the de jure kingdom containing your capital.
Right.
But, of course, that doesn't stop. But if you move your capital, the ambition... Oh, there's one thing there. That says the character cannot move capital to another de jure kingdom, but I thought I did that. Not that it really matters. I mean, yes, the 500 prestige for becoming king, for succeeding in the ambition is nuts, but like the useful feature of this ambition is it gets you fabricating kingdom claims. So whether you move your capital or not beforehand is optional.
Okay, right, well I'm pregnant. I might hold off on switching my ambition for another 9 months, just in case, because although I can technically cancel. Oh, I can't cancel my ambition for at least another 9 months, so that's okay. In 9 months it is just possible that I will have fulfilled my ambition, in which case go me. And then I will pick a new ambition that doesn't involve trying to sprog. Extra health, chat with the things, can ask for new clothes. Let's lose 6.1 gold, I mean I can afford that. Right, in comes my regent. I have the trait paranoid? I have the trait paranoid. Let's try to lose trait paranoid. Okay, that didn't really work, but there we go. Right, it's ended. I've got a son! Right. Unfortunately, I don't get to name him, what with, being a woman and all. Right, and I get to change my ambition naturally to...
So, if you do that
yep.
now, you won't, I think, you won't get the bonus for becoming king of a different kingdom, I think.
So,
but I thought I accidentally found a way around this in my game, so I'm not quite certain.
Okay, so, right, I'm just going to go and have a quick look at technology and...
You move your pointer over the sea, I think you'll get your own situation.
Yeah, so this is... So that's Doralions and that's things. I don't think... It's not that bad. I mean, I am more advanced in Doralion, but I don't think I'm that far behind here. Because Doralion is a bit spiky. I think let's do that. Let's see now. Right, so I can now have that as my ambition. Let's make that my ambition. Right, fabricate claims counsellor. Right, reduce cost of creating the kingdom. This ambition can't be cancelled. That's fine, that is what we want. Right, you get to go and fabricate claims in Georgia. Okay. Okay, I'm only going to play for a little bit longer today. Apparently I should interfere in an argument between the thing, but I'm just, so that's okay. So really what we're doing at the moment is... Oh yeah, I probably need to move half of my courtiers to the right place. Right, get researching tech in my capital. And that. Okay, actually, no, you should still be researching tech in Constantinople. You should research cultural stuff here. And that is going to be fine. I still don't have the right internal rules to declare war on my liege. Okay. Cartley is looking extremely small and weedy now. I mean, most of the rest of it's gone to the Abbasids. I think I was lucky in nicking a small corner of it before the Abbasids turned up and went ahem. So, are there... Probably a bit scary. Yeah, okay, basically anyone that's not horrifically scary is oh yeah, there are other things that I should be doing, like making sure that I've built the best fortifications that I can. Oh my cousin, good lord, you've turned out feeble. However, we are marrying you to the Duke of Tuscany, so, you know. Let's just go and see if there's anyone we can form an alliance with. I'm just going to zoom out and see what my liege is doing. Okay, my liege is steadily nibbling his way along the African coast.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and he was taking like the Mallorca, the Balearics. That's the one I'm looking for. Oh dear, something's happened to my Protostrator. Right, well, okay, you are fine, Protostrator. You can research. Watch. Right. There we are. That'll be okay. Right, I think it is time to save and stop. So I'm Duchess Gregoria the Wise, and the year is 863. And I got a wise with this one before I even started. Good night, stream.